Hello everyone, I'm Esse. So far, we've been conducting a market analysis to determine what products or services to deliver in order to support the biotech, research, or even healthcare diagnostic sectors within our region. One of the key factors in conducting a robust market analysis is being able to identify opportunities within our region. For example, assume there's an increase in antimicrobial resistance within a specific country, then an area of business growth could be a greater need for disk diffusion assays or other tests to assess susceptibility to specific bacteria. Your business could be positioned to make those kits available. In aligning products with real demand, it's important to understand what the market demand for a certain product is. For example, it may be better to provide a specific reagent because the government is providing more grants to support businesses who do that kind of work. With anticipating barriers, think about regulatory bodies. For example, you want to launch your product in a specific country, but then you find that a neighboring country with similar market size and a similar need for your product is more amenable when it comes to regulatory requirements, or maybe they are able to process requests electronically. There may be an advantage to choosing your geography based on the ease of regulation. With avoiding saturated markets, think about how large the current market for a specific product is and how many players are there. For example, there are currently a ton of companies who make COVID-19 kits, right? It's probably not a good idea for someone to enter into that market. Some of the tools that can be used to help you analyze market opportunities is something called a gap analysis. A gap analysis is broad and it can focus on multiple different areas. For example, you can be trying to understand financial gaps, or you can be trying to understand market share or market gaps as a whole. You may also be trying to understand gaps with stakeholders, what the barrier between the product that you are making and how it's being perceived or adopted by your stakeholder. But today, our focus is on supply gaps. For example, a customer might need 1,000 units of a specific product. However, they're only getting 800 units due to frequent stockouts. Your business may be able to provide the additional units or even supply the total 1,000. Another thing you can do is a stakeholder pain point matrix. Here, you are ranking pain and importance in order to determine exactly what issues in your target customer segment to address first. In this example, you see that a high pain point for research lab is the high cost of imported reagents. It means that whatever product you deliver to them has to be cheaper than how the cost from their current procurement methods. Hospital lab scouts is their problem. Ensuring that key reagents are available is going to be a higher priority to them. And so when you're thinking about your product and how to deliver it to the hospital labs, availability will be top priority for you. And with diagnostic centers, the limited availability of diagnostic tools is their key priority, as well as high cost. So for these people, whatever product you deliver to them has to be available often and should also not be too expensive. Now, these are hypothetical examples. For your region, things may be different. So think about your target customers and see if you can develop a pain point matrix like this one. Have fun.